the course risk management as applied in safety, security, and sanitation important for a tourism management student like you to learn? Ang tanong po sa akin, ikaw, importante ba tong subject na to sa'yo bilang BSTM student? Yun po ang pagkakaalala ko at talagang sinagot ko po na opo since nung sinabi ko na this topic entails everything that we need to consider po when it comes to handling the things that those who will avail our products and services will consume. Tapos, so ang sabi ko po, in general, this subject is important. In general, for me this subject is important.
Yes, it is important for tourism management students to learn this course because this will help you to know what is right and wrong to do at work to prevent accidents and injuries. Especially tourism focuses on serving people, and this industry faces risk on its daily operations. And this risk can be seen on the different places like the food, drinks, and transportation. With risk management, it can improve the workplace safety and security so that work can be done safely and smoothly without risking anyone's life.
Studying tourism and hospitality will enable me to gain employment in this field, and working in the tourism and hospitality sector, an adequate risk management strategy is necessary. Employees can use risk management to detect, analyze, and assess risks from several sources, including financial loss, legal repercussions, accidents, natural disasters, data or cybersecurity, and many more. A hotel, resort, or casino, for instance, can face everything from foodborne illness to cyber threats as part of its risk management program.
So, as a tourism student, this course is significant to learn as I must always ensure not just the safety of our clients or customers in any job I will be doing soon, but also in security and sanitation. To tell you honestly, in my perspective, this course is not just for tourism management students alone, but also applicable and must be learned by any college students like me because I believe that the mission or objective of this course is that the students will develop their knowledge, skills, and values on the basic principle of personal hygiene, food safety, and sanitation. Not just that, it also taught me compliance with workplace hygiene procedures, establishment and maintenance of a safe and secure workplace, implementation of occupational health and safety procedures, and performing basic first aid procedures that indeed can be used in my future job. Above all, this course taught me to put first the health and safety of anyone who I will be serving.
As a student in tourism management, I can say that being secured and being safe is one of the best and one of the important things as a tourism management. So the risk management and safety, security, and sanitation is really important when it comes to tourism industry, because we have to sanitize every accommodation and every transportation that we are having, and also as a tourism management student, we need to sanitize everything, and it also connected with food because tourism student not only handles flight but it also handles accommodation and food.
Which among the lessons discussed in this course made you see the tourism and hospitality industry in a deeper perspective?
For me, Lesson 3 shows how tourism and hospitality industry works deeper than has been seen on the public. It shows the importance of food safety, hygiene, and sanitation. Some plants and animals have toxins, and if consumed without proper knowledge about them, it may cause poisoning or illness. Chemical contaminants are also properly studied to prevent toxic metal poisoning. Cleaning the equipment before prepping foods and telling the customers how the dish is prepared also helps in knowing if they have allergies. With this, it can prevent allergic reactions. That's why staff are meticulous in preparing the dishes to avoid risking the customer's health and causing problems for other people.
Among all the lessons discussed, the topic that I enjoyed and interests me the most is lesson 1, which is providing safe food, principles of food safety, hygiene, and sanitation. This lesson surprised me and taught me that being a tourism student is not just about knowing the destinations, memorizing IATA code, doing tour guiding, and such, but this taught me one of the greatest lessons I can be used in my daily life, and that is to be aware and be knowledgeable of food safety. Under this lecture are what students should know, such as the challenges to food safety, food and foodborne illnesses, cause of foodborne illnesses to an operation, population at high risk for foodborne illnesses, foods that are most likely to become unsafe, potential hazard to food safety, how food becomes unsafe, and most importantly are the important prevention measures I can do for the safety of everyone.
Ang problema po sa akin, gusto ko po pumili na marami, pero isa lang po kasi yung pwede, kaya marami ako nasasabi eh. Na-realize ko na lang ako, tumanda na ako na isa lang pala dapat. And yung lesson po is, yung lessons for today po, which is about the food preparation and the factors that make them hazardous to our consumers.
For the deeper perspective of hospitality and tourism management, I can really say that in tourism, sanitation, or rather in other industry, well, the very important part of this one is the sanitation, since sanitizing everything means that you are secured and safety from other viruses and bacteria that you might be encountering, especially from the food, especially in the accommodation that you are having, or if you have a plan that you will have a tour in specific places, then being secured and safe is one of the most important thing, especially to sanitize all of the things that you have. And the deeper perspective that I encounter here in the risk management I learn is all about the safety of the people, because tourism management and hospitality management is not only thinking about the flight and other things, but for the safety of the people that is needed here in the industry.
Salmonella and E. coli are examples of foodborne infections that can spread through contaminated surfaces. This kind of worry is considerably more prevalent in a restaurant than it is in a private residence, and it can result in reputational damage, business interruptions, lawsuits, and workers' compensation claims. Through the past lessons that we discussed, I learned the importance of training for all the staff members about safe food handling and cleanliness, as well as guidance on prudent food sourcing practices to reduce the risk.
Along the 16 weeks of studying this course, what have you learned?
So, throughout the 16 weeks of studying this course, securing proper foods, sanitation, and services will have an impression on every person I will be serving and meeting each day, especially if my future career involves managing food in any business or restaurant. And I know for sure that those people will trust me in providing food procedures and respect my effort in providing them the safety and cleanliness they needed and wanted. I can consider the safety and management process as a set of procedures put in place to guarantee the risks and hazards in a workplace are prevented. I've also learned how to understand the need for safety, how significant food hygiene training is, and how significant the responsibilities we have when handling foods are. In addition, I believe that a safe workplace environment is often attained through the risk and safety management process. Above all, studying this course is significant as it can be used and applied in our daily lives, and be aware and knowledgeable enough about the do's and don'ts in order to put everyone's safety first.
We must be aware of our obligations regarding adequate food safety and cleanliness, especially if our future job involves handling food. Customers will appreciate our efforts, have faith in the safety of our food handling procedures, and want to do business with us if we uphold good food sanitation practices. In that regard, food hygiene training is crucial, and it's the greatest approach for us, a tourism student, to learn about our responsibilities when handling food.
Okay, so what I've learned in the past 16 weeks is, as I said a while ago, that in tourism we need to sanitize everything. So what I've learned is all about sanitation and how to avoid every microorganism and bacteria just by using the sanitation, and how effectively we can use the sanitation to prevent any virus and microorganism that might be dangerous for our own life. So as a tourism management student and as a part of the tourism industry, I would like to tell all of you that I've learned so many things. For example, is that the step-by-step procedure on how to be safe in everything that we are doing, and how to be secured in everything that we are, especially in other places, and how to sanitize everything that we are using, especially if we will handling foods and if we will have accommodation in another places.
Studying this course for weeks, I learned that many businesses face risks on its daily operations. And if you are working on the tourism and hospitality industry, you must be attentive to your surroundings to prevent accidents. Employee must know how to handle food properly and sanitize the equipment and check if there is a defect. Neglect in proper food handling can risk the customer's health. Additionally, this course also helps in making risk management plan and addressing issues present in work.
Ang dami po. Sobrang dami. Iiyak ako. Sabi ko na iiyak eh. And yung pinaka-lesson ko is that there is more beyond the idea of service or product delivery, as we need to incorporate several factors to ensure that there will be little to no risk when consumers will use or consume what we provide. And nakita ko na hindi lang luto-luto ang ginagawa sa tourism and hospitality industry. So, yun yung pinakamagandang lesson na natutunan ko. And another lesson po is to look beyond the process and consider various factors to assess your service or product if it poses a potential risk or not. Kasi, di naman po talaga luto-luto lang ang program namin na to. Tinanong ko po yung sarili ko kung saan ba tayo nagkamali or ano bang naisip natin mali, kung nasaktan ba ako. Kasi alam ko sa sarili ko, wala akong nasaktan. Siguro, may na-misinform ako, but hindi naman yun intentionality ko po. So, yun po siguro. It's more than providing and making sure that what you provide is safe to consume.